Hi families, it's Miss Delaney, and this week's theme is family. I have a big family, so I decided to do 5 fun things you can do with your family each night this week. Are you ready? Great. The first activity is a family time capsule, and for this activity you'll need a container to put in your things about your family. So basically, I asked my kids to draw a picture that reminds them of this time in quarantine. And then they're going to put their name and how old they are. And then we're going to put it in our time capsule container. And we're going to put it away, and we're not going to open it for 10 years. So that we can learn a little bit about ourselves. Okay? So you're going to take your container and you're going to put in on the container time capsule with your marker. See? So you want to make sure that whatever you're using, you can write on it, or you can tie something to it to label it what year it was. So this year is 2020, and we do the date, April 24th, just like that. And if you want to add little hearts or designs or have your kids do that, that's great, you guys. And then you want to take the pictures. This is my daughter's picture, Elena, but she didn't want to write anything, so she just drew a picture. And for a lot of you guys, you don't know how to write yet, and that's okay. You can just write your name and then draw a nice picture of what you think you look like, or what picture of your family, or your favorite toy, whatever you want to do. And then we're going to take it up, and we're going to fold it up, and then we're going to open up our container, and we're going to put it inside. Now, if you want to, you can bury it in your backyard, or you can keep it somewhere in your house safe so that it can last a long time. It's up to you. I don't know what we're going to do with ours, but I'm really excited to plan and add things to it so that when we open it in 10 years, it'll show some things that will remind us of the time we spent at home in quarantine. The next activity we're going to do is family pizza night. For this activity, you're going to need pizza dough or any biscuit dough. Right now, they're kind of hard to find, so I'm just using refrigerated biscuit dough. Or our other favorite thing to do is taking the tortillas and making our tortilla pizzas. So we're going to show you how to do that, right, guys?
Yeah.
We're also going to need pizza sauce or spaghetti sauce. My kids like pepperonis, so they're going to put pepperonis and some mozzarella cheese. Okay? Okay. So I have some of my little friends here, my daughter Aaliyah and Joe, and they're going to show you how they make their pizzas. What I do is I take all the different ingredients and I put it on their plate. You can put vegetables on your plate, pepperoni, ham, turkey, whatever toppings you want on your pizza, and then you start adding it to your crust. So whatever you want, you can make your pizza however you want. I really like this one because you can make your pizza yourself, and so your kids make their own, and they know that they made it, and that's, to them it's yummy because they made it. So is this one of your favorites, Leah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, go get started.
Okay, I start with hot sauce.
Yeah, we start with the sauce, right?
It's not hot sauce.
And the fun thing is that this takes time with the family, that you guys can talk and ask, how was your day? How they can talk with each other. Brothers and sisters can talk about how they're making their pizzas. And what we do is we don't allow any electronics or anything to interfere. We just sit down and we do it as an activity as a family.
No, I want cheese.
I'm sure their pizzas are going to be real yummy. Right, guys?
Yeah. No.
So this is how it looks when they're done, and you just put it in the oven and let the cheese melt, and then let them eat it up.
Num num. Num num.
What is it? Good? The next one we're going to do is alphabet scavenger hunt. You guys see that? These are in your preschool packets, and they're great because they show the alphabet and the pictures. And then these also are in these cards are in your preschool packets. And what I did is I cut these out individually into one letter. And I hid them around the house with things that starts with that letter. And you're going to go around the house with your child and ask them to find something that starts with that letter. So, here we go. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hand this over to you, and your job is, what's the letter right here? First letter?
A.
A. You need to go and find something that starts with A. Can you find something? Oh, here we're going to follow her. Something that starts with A. Did you find the letter A? And there it is.
And me.
And then we're going to match it. And then after we're going to... Okay, so then after that, we're going to cross it out on our list and move on to the next letter. And what's the next letter is B? Something that starts with B. Something that starts with B. What did you find?
B.
Oh, B. And B is for?
Ball.
Ball. So that's a really easy one that I like because your kids get to find the things around their house that they like. And it makes them think about it and match the sounds or the pictures or an object with the actual letter. And then after, when you're all done, you cross them out and then you get a treat. So another one that we do is family game night. I just got a few games here, but you can do any kind of game you want. Something simple, even matching will do. We just make a whole night of it. We do no TV and we just bring out all the games. And if you win the game, you get a little prize. And even if you don't win the game, you get a prize too, because we're going to have lots of snacks, dinner at home, and that's how we do family game night. The last one is my ultimate favorite one. We have this one a lot because all of my family likes to watch Disney movies, and one of the things we did is we got Disney Plus. And this one, what you can do is you can set up your living room. As you can see, I've set it all already up. And you can ask your child to pick a movie, or they can pick a movie from Disney Plus. And these things right here is I popped some popcorn. I had my child pick out the popcorn. And I got a couple things, candies. And then I used the food trays from what I got from the district food trays for popcorn, but you can use small bowls. Okay, so Aaliyah and Joe, do you want to get out your popcorn for your movie? And pick out your candy for your movie? Oh, well, what candy would you like, sir?
No.
Okay, and then you're going to sit down. And we see brothers napping here, so this is a nice time that you can quiet down your children and sit down with your children and have a good time having snacks and watching a movie. And what we do is I'll put a couple of movies out too to like them to select. And if they need more popcorn, the fun thing is that they can open up the cabinet and they can scoop some more for themselves and refill themselves. Don't worry about spilling. What you can do is just get your vacuum or broom up and clean it up. If your child needs help with scooping, then you can help them too. So that's it. 5 things that you can do with your family at home and keep busy while we're under quarantine. And you can rotate them around. You can add more to your calendar. And that's the fun of it, making theme nights for your family to keep busy and stay together. Because sometimes when we all get wrapped up in all the busy day, we forget to talk about things and play together. So that's the whole point, is to come together as a family and play together. So I hope you had fun. Bye.